Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them. Capricorn, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Capricorn, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Capricorn spirit. All right, Capricorn newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Capricorn, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have a 10 of cups in reverse. Somebody's thinking, this connection is not going anywhere. It's time for me to maybe move on and love myself first or find new love. This person will never step up. They will never, take responsibility, or they will never offer me any kind of commitment. I have to heal my own broken heart now. They played me, or they were playing mind games with me. I know the truth about them. So the other person, I think they are also realizing that maybe the other person has given up on them or dropped them. They are embarrassed, they are ashamed of them. There may be some past behavior, but they are spying. They are still spying on person A. They're still watching person A for some reason. Let's see what that is. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Capricorn. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Capricorn and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Capricorn and their person. At a deeper level, what's going on between these two, Spirit? Capricorn and their person. All right. So the first card here, Capricorn says, leap of faith. Someone wants to take a new risk in love. It's like, if this is not working out, I might as well take a risk in love elsewhere. At least that's what I feel. Second card says apology. Someone feels like they need to apologize. That could be the other person. Third card says soon. Something is happening sooner than you expect. All right, so these were some of your messages from the universe, and let's also do your dialogue message cards, Capricorn. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest and figure out what's going to happen sooner than you expect. All right, so Spirit, Capricorn and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Capricorn and their person. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Capricorn, and then we'll start the reading. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Capricorn, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, you did everything right. I just closed my heart to love and I didn't let you in. I will never forget you, no matter who enters my life. I can envision us getting back together again in the future. My love for you never goes away. Hurting you hurt me even more. I'm afraid it's too late to turn around and make it right. I'm lost in this world without you. It gets lonely. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection. Can I trust you not to break my heart again? You've helped me discover my psychic gifts. Thank you. I was taught that I had to earn love by pleasing people. Do you really believe I'm the one for you? All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Capricorn, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A, then we'll move to the other side, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side you're on, because I could be dealing with two Capricorns on either side. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. So please use your own judgment here. Okay, this is a general reading. So person A, let's start with you in your feelings, in your emotions. I see a Ace of Cups. What's that all about? What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, person A says, I offered them a cup of love, but and I kept offering it to them, I think. Person A says, but I'm the only one who was offering it. And now I'm exhausted, I'm tired. So right now I'm thinking it's better that I love myself or find new love, because I didn't feel nurtured or respected in this connection. I think person A is on that verge of letting go of this connection, because they don't want to keep on competing for person B's attention, or, fighting with them or for them, and, offering them love and not being reciprocated. They feel, yeah, this person is never going to step up. They're never going to, be confident enough to take responsibility or offer me any kind of long-term commitment. Yeah, there is no Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups was here as well as the overall energy, right? So person A is the one, I think, who's saying, I'd rather give all that love to myself or find new love, because the person I was giving it to is maybe not reciprocating, or they're not interested. Why do you feel this way, person A? Three of Swords in reverse. Person A says, because I realized that I was carrying all the baggage. I was the one who was carrying all the emotional weight on my shoulders while they were doing nothing. All they were doing was breaking my heart. They broke my heart, they hurt me, and now I have to do all the healing work on myself. All this person did was they played mind games with me. It was always their way or the highway. It was like they were playing mind games with me. I finally felt like, they made me feel as if I was not good enough for them. It's like one person had all the power in the connection, while the other person was made to feel not good enough. Person A says, yeah, that was me. Now I realize that was very, very unfair. That was really unfair. That's when I realized I was dealing with somebody who was pretending to be somebody they clearly were not. They were not in control of their life. They didn't have their life in order. This person was stubborn, egoistic, prideful, and maybe they were just a player, who was coming in and out of my life just to have fun and passion. And they were rude, and they were mean, and they were not emotionally available. So I think person A is now calling halt to this connection. So tell me then, how do you see this connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they are calling halt to this connection, because they are seeing the other person as a liar. They're just a liar. They just kept me stuck here. I was giving to them, but I felt even though I'm in a connection, I'm always by myself. So I was stuck and chained and bound to a connection where I didn't have that reciprocity. So I think person A is kind of making up their mind, saying, I'm not going to be an option in anyone's life. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to first and foremost choose to unbreak my own heart, and then yes, I am going to take a leap of faith and move on and take a new risk and love somewhere else. So person A says, this is over, I'm ready for the new. Because I realize I do bring a lot to the table. I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm perfect long-term spouse or friend material or something. So person A says, I don't deserve to be, lonely and sad and always by myself. It's them who's being a trickster and keeping me stuck. So, okay, then what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later. Capricorn, let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling. Then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? Why the Five of Wands in reverse? Five of Wands in reverse. One more. Oh, they know. They know that person A is no longer fighting for them. They are scared. They're not going to get a second chance now. They feel that they've been dropped and the door has been shut. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yes, they realized that they took a soulmate bond for granted because of their selfish behavior. This person was selfish, self-centered. They always knew this was a soulmate bond. They felt it very strongly, but they never fought for this connection. And they're realizing why. It's because of their ego, their pride or something. And now that's come crashing down, by the way. Am I right, person B? Tell me, why do you feel this way? Six of Wands in reverse. This is like what ego, what pride. I feel like I lost. They're embarrassed, they're ashamed. Yes, they did come across as a player. They're acknowledging it. They know what put a halt to this connection, why they've been blocked now. They feel like a fool now. Now that they're thinking about the decisions they made, this person is feeling like a fool and wishing they had taken that leap of faith and offered a new beginning when they had a chance. This person made some wrong decisions in their life, right? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they were always trying to see what else was out there. Maybe I'll find somebody better. Maybe there's something more shiny on the other side. And in doing that, they now realize that they destroyed a connection, which was a Two of Cups connection. I mean, they cheated themselves out. Now they kind of also feel maybe whatever they did was too far big and they won't ever even get forgiven. There's no apology for their behavior. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently then? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Person B? Death. What's the death card? Yeah, they feel it's over. They feel very unhappy that it's over. They feel that person will not want to work with them again. They've taken back their love, the love that was being freely offered at one point. This person B is still watching though. They are still spying. They're trying to figure out where person A has gone. Have they chosen another path? Are they still angry and upset with me? Now they're feeling a void in their heart. They're angry, they're upset because now that love tap has been shut down. Tell me about the Page of Swords. What you're trying to find out, person B? They're trying to find out why the other person has given up on them. Why are they not messaging me? Why are they not fighting for this connection? Have they given up on me? Will they even want me back or not? Or will they never give me a second chance again? So they're reflecting, I think. This person is having that aha moment, realizing that they had a wish come true in their hand, right? This was a wish come true and they didn't take this connection forward. In fact, they pushed it backwards because they were maybe out there having a great time or socializing or friends with benefits, connections. They offered very, very little, and that is what they are ashamed and embarrassed about. Okay, so tell me then, mutual energies. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Capricorn. And while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has been resonating, do let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment or something. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. Nine of Swords in reverse. Person A says, I'm not stressing over them anymore. I've done that, had enough stress and sleepless nights and wondering where they're at, who they're with. I've let go of my stress and anxiety now. So where are you at? What are you doing in the next 7 days? What's your action going to be? Ace of Cups. That's where they started. I'm ready to give my heart to somebody brand new. I'm refilling my own cup now, Omkaratarot. I've been doing my healing work. I'm now refilling my own cup. I'm ready to take a risk in, a new love connection. I'm not stressing about them anymore. Okay. Person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel they push the connection in too much of conflict. It's still in troubled waters and they don't know now what to do. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel this person lied, cheated, ghosted, and I think this person is more worried that they cheated themselves out of this connection. They're very disappointed. They feel they should have invested when this person had an opportunity. They had an opportunity. The universe gave them land and seed and water. All they had to do was, put that seed in and make it flourish. But they didn't. Now they're sitting in sadness and regret and, feeling, why didn't I make up my mind then? Now I'm the one who's being left behind. They feel the other person is moving on without them in that little boat and moving towards new love. Right? That's what they're spying. It's like, why didn't I take that offer? Ten of Cups in reverse, overall energy, Spirit. Ten of Cups in reverse. Overall energy for Capricorn's reading today. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. This is person A saying, well, if you have nothing to offer me, there is no happily ever after, then I'm going to regain my confidence. You didn't make me, break down to that level that I can't pick myself up and then, go out there and make a mark for myself again. No, I'm now focused on my future. I'm cutting you out. If you have nothing to offer, out, cut out, and I'm now moving towards my future. Yeah, towards somebody, wow, somebody who's really going to be there. And like person A says, I'm not settling for anything which is not going to be good enough. I'm going to choose the best for me now. My standards are even higher. Maybe person A is going to be meeting somebody who's going to be perfect for them very soon. Somebody who's actually going to be their true partner. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.